Hello, we're back once again to do this work, to alchemize this pain, turn it into power, do the best with what remains. Yes, hope everybody is well. I have been busy, a little busy bee around here. But I am back. I'm excited. See what's all going to come out today. It's already interesting. Today we're going to be talking to, this message may not resonate with everybody. But we are here for whoever it does resonate with. And today, this message is going out to, we know, a visionary. Someone with a big, bold vision. Someone with big dreams. Let's read that real quick. It says, a big, bold vision. You were not born to play small. You were not born to play a small role in life. You have the ability, hold up. You were not born to play a small role in life. You have the ability to dream big, even if you have absolutely no idea about how your vision can come to pass, or what all the details may look like. You can access the heart and guts of a vision by tapping into your wildest dreams and surrendering attachment to exactly how it will all work out. The details are up to the creative genius of God. You are an active, contributing participant, but not the sole player in your journey. There is something, a vision, or an idea that is coming to you, and you may worry that it's too much for you, but don't worry, it's meant for you. It's meant to be yours. Although you might have some adjustments to make and some tweaking to do, as you let go of limited thinking and open up to a fearless acceptance of bigger, brighter, more radical, more potent possibilities of creatively living your light in the world. Okay, let me skip. It says, you may wonder if you are allowed to access so much wonder. Remember that in your healing and growing success, as you manifest, remember that in your healing and growing success, as you manifest this big vision, you can touch the hearts of others through your presence, your inner work, your art, and your choices. It's a win-win situation. Those that are meant to live big, bold, visionary lives need to give themselves permission to break the mold and forge newer, more expansive perspectives of what is possible, what is permitted, and what is of service. It's about letting go and opening up. Others will benefit from this. Even though it's your vision, it's not just about you. You're being asked to remember that when something is right for you, endless synchronicities and support will flow your way at the right time and in the right way. Stay open, receptive, playful, and surrender. You are about to receive or be invited to become a part of a grand visionary beginning. It has the makings of something fantastic. No matter how the journey that will bring this vision into reality unfolds, and there will be some twists and turns that you don't see coming, it is still helpful for you to be open to it. Trust your heart. Be still with your choices, and when the time feels right and truthful, leap. The oracle brings a message for those who would like to further develop their intuitive insight. It is already happening. Trust in what you perceive, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying, or the surface things. Okay, it says, even if it conflicts with everyone else around you, even if it conflicts with what everyone else around you is saying, or the surface of things, trust your inner perceptions. They are accurate and will be proven to be so later. This oracle brings a general message of positive energy. Trust that things will come up roses for you, even if everything seems to be in a bit of a shamble right now. It is just the essential mess before a truly spectacular success. It's just the essential mess before a truly spectacular success. Big, bold visionary. We talking to somebody who was not meant to play a small role in this lifetime. We talking to somebody who has the ability to dream big, even if they have absolutely no idea about how that vision can come to pass, or what the details may look like. We talking to somebody who can access the heart and guts of a vision by tapping into their wildest dreams and surrendering attachments as to exactly how it would all work out. We're talking to somebody who is not supposed to forget that you are not in this by yourself. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. The next card out, we have the Six of Swords, and it says departure. It says moving on from one place in your life to another. Can indicate travel, changing careers, leaving relationships, or moving on. It signifies an elevation to the next level in your personal or professional life. The changes you're experiencing are for the best. Just go with the flow rather than fight the current. Surrender and you will speedily arrive at safe harbor. At a safe harbor. It says that this is an exciting time of movement. Change is happening and the discomfort is temporary. Okay? The discomfort is temporary. Your footing may seem unsure. And simple challenges may seem magnified. But the changes are truly for the better. Come on. The changes are truly for the better. Don't fight to stay. A trip or a journey. The distance will aid you in obtaining perspective and awareness of your new opportunities. So God is saying there's something on the horizon. Just keep roll your boat gently down the stream. Yes. And though there may be some discomfort, know that be reminded that it's only temporary. Though your footing seems unsure and challenges seem magnified, the changes that are happening are truly for the better. Let's clarify. Let's clarify this big bold vision. Let me pull something from my deck, Song of Praise, which is just the Psalms. It's from the book of Psalms. Wrote down the ones that resonated with me. Let's see. Okay. We have, when besieged, I'm calm as a baby. When all hell breaks loose, I am cool and collected. So something happened to where you had to make this departure. On the card here it says you are navigating towards calmer waters. Come on with the calmer. Knowing past leaving past troubles behind. So there was some past troubles. All hell breaking loose. But the big bold vision, the big bold visionary, the message for the big bold visionary is, when besieged, I'm calm as a baby. And when all hell breaks loose, I'm collected and cool. Yes. Calm, cool, and collected as you make this departure. Let's see what this departure was about. Where do I want to go? What was this departure about, God? Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords, please. And thank you. Holy Spirit, give me something for the Six of Swords. What was this departure about? You know it was necessary. But what was it about? Why is the Six of Swords here, Holy Spirit? We know that the distance is going to give us a greater awareness. We have the Knight of Swords. Determination. Ambition drives you forward, ready to face challenges. Stay focused and mindful of the details to ensure lasting success. Stay focused, ready to face challenges. So whatever comes, we ready to face it. Calm as a baby. Cool and collected. When all hell breaks loose. What else is for the Six of Swords? Give me one more, please. Two more. Five of Pentacles and what is this? The Page of Wands. Yeah, leaving struggle behind for a new beginning, it looks like. It says, Five of Pentacles says, challenges may leave you feeling isolated or unsupported. So whatever you left, you felt isolated in the situation, unsupported. But it says help is closer than you think. Reach out for support. This means this moment will pass, bringing valuable lessons and strength. So that's what you're gaining from whatever hell you done broke loose from. It says, the Page of Wands says, forward. Passion and energy are driving you forward. You are ready to take hold. You are ready to take bold action towards your goals. Stay focused, but be cautious of rushing into decisions without planning. Use the momentum wisely to achieve a success. Use the momentum wisely. Don't go too fast. Whatever it is, the struggle that you were in, you coming out of it. Just remember not to go too fast. Row that boat gently down the stream. Put that down. Row that boat gently down the stream. Take action. Be ambitious about it. Because we're leaving these struggles behind. Going forward. We're going forward. And you're going forward with your passion is driving you forward. Passion and energy. You are ready to take bold action towards your goals. Stay focused, but be cautious of rushing into decisions without planning. See, that's why we got to stay calm, too. We got to stay calm so that we're able to make the decisions that we need to make. You have the vision. You made the decision to depart. Leave all of the leave all that discomfort with the Six of Swords. Leaving behind discomfort. putting distance between us and whatever and all that it was. We know it wasn't good because it was hell. Hell that we had to be calm in. Hell that you had to recuperate from. Next card is Four Swords. Hell that you need rest from, whatever it was. Now it's time to rest. Take a breather. It says, rest. This is a time to pause and recharge. Let go of mental strain and allow yourself to recover. Allow yourself to recover. Stillness brings clarity. Stillness brings clarity and strength for the challenges ahead. Keeps talking about challenges ahead. That's twice. Honor your need for rest and reflection. Rest and reflection is the medicine. Four Swords says, breathe and receive. Often the cause of suffering in our lives, okay, we finna find out what we left right here. Often the cause of suffering in our lives is attachment to people, places, and things that need to be surrendered. Examples are trying to control outcomes or hanging on to a path that no longer brings rewards and happiness. Let the source of your suffering go. You've outgrown it. Choose inner peace. Seek divine guidance. Reconnect with what's most sacred to you, and God will provide all that you need. It says, restoring inner peace. Rest and recuperate. Pay attention to your body and areas where tension has been building up. Give yourself some peace and quiet to rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's time to let go of whatever is preventing a sense of peace and causing inner suffering. Letting go. Of any and everything that was disturbing your inner peace. It's time to rest and reflect so you can receive what's next. Because the next card is the Page of Pentacles. It says a new job, a project, a new job, project, investment, or area of study is beginning to unfold. It says ambition, new opportunities, and potential. Okay. It says the progress, the Page of Pentacles, the process of getting better at anything is strewn with mistakes. Errors are your best teacher, though. Remind yourself of what you love about the work you do, and your morale won't sink, okay? And your morale won't sink. As you navigate towards calmer waters, leaving past troubles behind. Anxiety, apathy, and avoidance stem from comparing yourself to those you think do it better. Remember why you're passionate about this pursuit. A goal, a talent, a creative pursuit, or a career that you love. It says a goal, talent, creative pursuit, or a career that you love. To get better at anything, you must work at it. When your interests become work, it can be easy to forget why you used to love it. Don't allow the job you do and the anxiety to do it well take the place of the passion you feel for it. Keeping things in perspective. Don't allow the job you do and the anxiety to do it well take the place of the passion you feel for it. Sometimes anxiety about doing something well or being perfect, causes avoidance, make you not want to do it, of the very things that used to bring you joy. Do your passions make you feel good? Do they help others? Is it something that highlights your unique brilliance? Transform your ideas into solid reality. School, training, and personal study. That's how you're going to transform them, your ideas into solid reality. Might have to go back to school. You might have to get some more training. You may have to do some personal studying. But it says for success to take root, and this is the Page of Pentacles. Earth sign, grounding. For success to take root, the love for your idea must supersede your anxiety about it. You're a student. You're a student who is still learning, and it's a process. Your brilliant ideas show great potential for future success. You're young at heart, so keep teaching yourself. That's good. No matter how old you are, you can still be young at heart. Young enough to teach yourself. So keep teaching yourself, learning, never too old to learn, and perfecting your new gifts and talents. Okay, new gifts, new talents. New gifts, new talents. Let's get some clarification. Clarify. Let's see what we're going to clarify. Let's see which one I want to use. Okay. We're going to do the songs of praise again for the Four of Swords. Give me something for the Four of Swords. Rest. Pause. 3. We want all 3 of those. No, let me do that again. Four of Swords, rest. Okay, it says, show me truth. Show me truth. Show me how to work, God. School me. Right there. Because this card is talking about, the Page of Pentacles is talking about going back to school, getting more training. Right here is telling you where to go for that training, for that schooling. Ask God to show you the truth. It says, show me truth. Show me how you work, God. School me in your ways. Take me by the hand and lead me down the path of truth. You are my Savior. That is Psalms 24, 4 through 5. So that's what this rest, that's what we need to be doing when we're resting. Asking Him to show us the truth. That's where you're going to get that real rest. Be able to enter into that real rest. God ain't going to lead you wrong. He going to show you how He do it. And you know you're going to get it right if He does that. And you pay attention. Yeah. You allow Him to school you in His ways. Oh yeah. You're going to get led right down the straight and narrow. You won't have to worry about jumping the gun, going too fast. These warnings that we got up here. Don't be rushing. You won't have to worry about that. He going to lead you. He's the one that's guiding you anyway. They talk about that, you know what I'm saying, with the Six of Swords. It's a spiritual guide. It's spiritual guidance. Coupled with your determination, yeah, you're leaving the struggle behind. Let's get something from the career deck for the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles, please. Holy Spirit. says relationships, business partners, office, love, affairs, and communication with co-workers are highlighted right now. Make choices with extreme care. Clarify Page of Pentacles and relationships. Page of Pentacles, what type of relationships? Magic. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want into your life. The sky is the limit. Give me one more, Father, for relationships and magic for the Page of Pentacles. Is this too many? Okay. It says flashback, wish come true, and direction. Trying to get them to where I can show you the picture. Okay. And this is clarifying. So what's this? Well, you know what? I'm thinking that this flashback got something to do with this relationship. And direction and wish come true. It's got to do with the magic. Let me see here what flashback says. People from the past. People from the past return. You may work with the previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance, okay? You get a second chance. Not they get a second chance, you get one. And then with magic, you have the power now. Use your magic to attract, not chase, attract what you want in your life. The sky's the limit, and it has direction. It says, your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You're being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided. You're being divinely guided. God is showing you, giving you the truth, showing you the way. Show me the truth. Show me how you work, God. School me in your ways. Take me by the hand and lead me down the path of truth. For you are my Savior. And then it says, wish come true. It says your wish is being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. No worries. It's just what you need. May not come in the way you expected it to come. But however it's coming, it's going to be just what you need. And it's going to be magical. Because you have the power now. Use your magic. Give me something for magic, direction, and wish come true. Nope. I'm going to use these. My little mixture. What's the gossip? And I think these are what's the tea. Give me something on this flashback and relationships and get the second chance. It says make choices with extreme care. Friend zone. Platonic trap. Unreciprocated feelings. Stuck as friends. Like a sibling to me. Give me something else, Holy Spirit. Thank you. Friend zone, flashbacks, relationships. One more. Clout chaser. Well, you probably already done put in the friend zone. Yeah. They may... Let me get one more. Give me something for friend zone, clout chaser. Deep fake. Yeah, that's why we're getting that warning down there with make choices with extreme care. Yeah, with this Page of Pentacles. They might be coming back as a page. Nothing to really offer. Because they're a clout chaser. Doing anything for attention. Fame hungry. Oh, fame hungry. Desperate for followers. Do anything for a like. You like, no, you like a brother to me. Whatever it was, it's all good. And then the deep fake say convincing lies, altered truths, virtual deception. Virtual deception. You could have got catfish. Seeing is no longer believing. You're like, dang, seeing is no longer believing. Give me one more, Lord. For Friend Zone, Clout Chaser, and Deep Fake. Breadcrumber. Did I say that? Page of Pentacles. Breadcrumber ain't got nothing. Ain't talking about nothing. Ain't got nothing. Nothing. Trying to get in. Can we be more than friends? Yeah, you got breadcrumb. It says giving the minimal attention, keeping options open, vague promises, never committing fully. Yeah, we good. That's that deep fake. We good. Plus you're a clout chaser. That right there, just X that out right there. Don't need none of that around. People from your past return. You may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. Yeah, that's like 2 messages in one. Yeah. Flashback. Blast from the past. Let's go forward with this direction and magic. What's magic? What's magic, Lord? Breaking cycles. Breaking cycles. The magic is you somebody that break those cycles and you good at it too. It's a power. It's a superpower. You breaking them cycles, it's a superpower. You have the power now. Use your magic to attract what you want in your life. And it ain't no breadcrumbing. We breaking cycles. It says ending harmful patterns. Freedom from repetition. We ain't doing that no more. New beginnings. It stops with me. It stops with me. Yeah, won't go no further than here. Give us something on direction. Breaking cycles. What's direction, Lord? Payday. Yes, payday. Payday. That's why the clout chaser is chasing. Going towards that payday. That's the direction. It says financial rewards as you breaking these cycles. Come through. Financial reward. Money rolling in. Celebration of success. Check cashed. You about to cash in on everything you done been through. Direction. It says your purpose is unfolding slowly, step by step as you go along. There's no need to hurry or worry. You are being divinely guided towards a big bag, a big bank. That's Peach McIntyre say that. That part is good. Surely is. Be using it. Come on, wish come true. What's a wish come true besides this big payday? What's the wish come true? Keep confirming. Status upgrade. Wish come true. Look at here. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come in a way you expected. No worries. It's just what you need. And here come that status upgrade. Okay. New achievements. Improve social standings. Lifestyle elevation. Next level. Next. Yes. That's that new start. New gifts. New talent. New money. New money. New abundance. Cashing in. Checks are being cashed. Let's go. Because we breaking them cycles. You breaking that cycle of what? Of poverty. Of poverty. That's what cycle you breaking. Poverty. Yeah. Struggle. Breaking the cycle of struggle. No more of that. No more of that. Struggle is over. We are being guided away from that. and determined to get to the next destination. Forward, okay? Forward, not backwards. Talking about with that flashback. We ain't going backwards, we're going forward. Breaking these cycles with our magic. The magic that is inside of us. We attracting this. Attracting what we want. We attracting, we ain't even chasing the money. We attracting it. Yeah. It's a wish come true. That sound like you in prayer. Wish come true. You attracting it. Your wish is being granted. Okay, this is God given. Being granted, but it may not come in the way you expected. Okay, we okay with that. But it's just what you need because you followed the direction. You let the you are allowing your purpose to unfold slowly. You ain't trying to rush it. You're going step by step. Yeah. And this is the reward. Stay ready. Stay ready. Stay prayerful. Yeah. Stay in God's good graces. Because He going to lead you down the path of truth. Hey. The next card out we got is Diviner and Avenger. Diviner says seer of the unseen. Foresight, insight, cosmic connection. Yeah, you connected with you in touch with your star player. And then Avenger, it says memory. So whatever done happened, you ain't forgetting it. Resolve, hatred, and plotting. What's that about? It says a diviner acts as a spiritual conduit, bridging the gap between the known world and the unseen spiritual realm. Future possibilities or hidden causes behind current events. Yeah, that's what you're trying to see. What's the hidden cause behind the current event? What you coming over here for? Okay, what this clout, this deep fake, this breadcrumbing deep fake clout chaser who already done put in the friend zone. What coming back here for? The practice, what it say? The practice is driven by a desire to gain insight, understanding, and divine guidance, often to navigate through what? Through uncertainty. Yeah, you got to see in the spirit. Lord, help me see my way. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For thy rod and thy staff protect me. You're going to show me the way. It says, seeing the unseen. A diviner uses foresight to glimpse potential future outcomes or to understand the hidden causes behind events. Beyond prediction, it serves as a way to understand the why behind situations, offering insight into personal motives or the hidden dynamics of a situation. Real eyes realize. It says, often interpreted as a sixth sense or a third eye that grants the ability to see things not immediately apparent. A form of true seeing. That's your spiritual insight. Cosmic connections means a means of feeling connected to the Most High God. Seen as a way to receive divine guidance, direct messages from God of the universe. We say, seen as a way to receive divine guidance, direct messages from the God of the universe. Understanding the why of our existence is considered a powerful form of insight, which acts as a magnet for miracles. It acts as a magnet. See, staying connected to God, it acts as a magnet when we're receiving those messages from Him. God, show me what? God, show me the truth. God, show me the way. As you hear in the rest, peace, getting some peace of mind, being restored. Yeah. Yeah, as you go, before you go forward. It says, understanding the why of our existence is considered a powerful form of insight, which acts as a magnet for miracles and allows individuals to align their intentions with God's. That's it. That's all it is. Yeah, don't let the crystal ball and all the costume and all of that fool you. At the end of the day, God showed me the way. An avenger, yeah. We already know what that's about. And it's a lot of that out here. It's like the divine feminine, avenger, soldier. Yeah, it's giving woman king of some sort. Okay, so let's clarify diviner. Do I want to use these ones? Yeah, let's go here. Give me something for diviner. And do one at a time. What's diviner? No. Go here to this, to the I am wealthy, where we got the Proverbs. What is diviner? Give me something for diviner. Seer. It says, teach them well and let them lead. Teach the inexperienced the ropes. See, that's what your gift is for. Your gift of insight is for this. To teach the inexperienced the ropes and give young people a grasp on reality. That's what your gift is for. That's what your divine gift is for. That's what your gift of insight, foresight. Yeah, it said a conduit between the unknown, the seen. Let me read it again. Between the seen and unseen. Yeah. Seeing behind the veil. But for what? For why? To teach the inexperienced the ropes and give the young people a grasp on reality. Showing them by you being connected to the Most High and demonstrating how you relate. You know, just living. It shows them. It teaches them how to do it. Like, this is how we do it. Give me something for Avenger. What's this Avenger about? What is the Avenger about? Holy Spirit. Thank you. Okay, fool's gold. Escape quickly from the company of fools. They are a waste of your time, a waste of your words. Escape quickly. Yeah, to get yourself out of there, out of those sticky situations. Yeah, it look like light and dark. That look like your light. You got to have your light and your dark on deck. Don't leave nothing behind now. Because you're going to need that. You're going to need that avenger when it's time to escape quickly from the company of fools. Death angel. When it's time to deaden a situation. Yeah. Yeah. Why? Because they're a waste of your time. And a waste of your words. Don't say nothing else. You gotta have that. You gotta be avenger enough to be like, you heard what I said. I said no. That's it. That's all. Yeah, I done seen what I need to see. I know what I need to know. Yeah. You like, I'm not wasting my words on fools. I'm gonna save them to teach the inexperienced the ropes. I'm gonna save my words to give the young people a grasp on reality. You got old heads over here that's acting like they got, a whole nother life to live. They on their last leg, some of them. But they still living over here deep fake. They still over here clout chasing. Acting like they don't know what the friend zone means. Okay? And you breaking cycles. See, you need that avenger. You need that avenger to break them cycles. Let's get our pictures. I have to get a visual of it, what it look like. You need that avenger to break them cycles. Trust. Believe that. Okay. Next on the board, we got lost soul. It says seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. Child. Let's see what that's about. Lost soul. Lost soul, Lord. What is lost soul about? What is the lost soul about? Okay, what does it say? It says, God-given guidance. Point out the road I must travel. I'm all ears and all eyes before you. Save me from my enemies, God. You are my only hope, okay? So maybe this is how you was feeling in the situation that you was in. Just like a lost soul, surrounded by lost souls. Give me another one. Tell us more, Lord. God give me guidance for the lost soul. And I'm also getting to that, using your gift, because we've been talking about a new start of breaking cycles and get into that abundance, because that's really what it is more than it's about money. It's about being led and being led into God. Jesus said, the thief cometh, but to steal, kill, and destroy. But I have come that you might have life, and that life more abundantly. Okay? I'm breaking you free, so that you have life. I'm going to help you escape these fools. Yeah, so that you can have life and have that life more abundantly. And magic. Yeah, miraculously he doing it. Because you attracting it to you as you pray for the will of God to be done in your life. Right here, it says, for a lost soul, it says, good leadership and loyal following. The mark of a good leader is loyal followers. Leadership is nothing without them. So yeah, you here to lead. Yeah, the youth, the young, the inexperienced, to teach the inexperienced the ropes. Give the young people a grasp on reality as a leader. Yeah, this is the part of that big, bold vision. As a visionary. Probably a pioneer, too. Yeah. That you could even do that by doing something like this. Yeah. But as far as lost souls go, yeah, you're helping to point out the road that they need to travel. Giving God-given guidance is the title of that. Yeah, so you're giving God-given guidance to the lost souls. Yeah, as a leader. God is leading you and you are leading them. I'm all ears and all eyes before you. Save me from my enemies, God. You're my only hope. That's how you felt in that situation. There's other people out there that is in situations where they feel hopeless. God, you my only hope. If you don't help me, I'm gonna be stuck in this hell. Yeah. You're gonna help them to reevaluate. Reevaluation. It is a moment of profound, sometimes brutal clarity. Brutal clarity sometimes. Brutal clarity. when you got to escape quickly. It's a truth that just snatch you out of hell. It's a moment of profound, sometimes brutal clarity where the seeker recognizes that they have been searching in the wrong places for the wrong things. The outcome is internal discovery. The ultimate aim is to stop seeking answers outwardly in people, jobs, or achievements and start finding them within. That's the message to the lost soul. Stop looking outwardly, and you leading them. We leading them. Yeah, we're pointing the way. We're giving that God-given guidance that's gonna help them escape quickly from the company of fools. They say, hey. Now you know he a fool, don't you? Know she a fool. You know they fools. Stop wasting your time and your words on fools. They don't want to hear what you got to say. They just there to see if they can get a... Yeah, they deeply fake. They just for to chase the clout. Huh? They just want to be around on payday. That's all. But we breaking that cycle. We not having none of that. No. No thieves around. No thieves allowed. Because the enemy comes to do what? Steal, kill, and destroy. But God said, I have come that you might have life, and that life more abundantly. So as he is leading you, you are leading, being a leader, just by being led. Just by you being guided. People watching you and how your life turning out. The young people, the youth, they're watching. The inexperienced, they paying attention. God did it for her. He'll do it for me. And will. Next card we got is Swindler. Yeah. It says a swindler is a person who uses master level deception, hypocrisy, and disguise to carry out elaborate conspiracies, typically to defraud others for what? Financial gain. That's what they doing. You don't move too fast. What they told us, don't move too fast because these swindlers is out here. Yep. These swindlers are out here. They're characterized by their ability to manipulate trust, and project a false, often virtuous persona to conceal malicious intent. Boom, boom. Got to be more careful. It says the swindler, let's talk about it. Now, here we getting somewhere now. It's coming together. Let's talk about that swindler. It says swindlers are highly skilled at misleading others. They are highly skilled. Highly. The devil is not. God say, I do not want you to be ignorant of Satan's devices. Okay? Because they get the best of us. If you ain't careful. If you ain't tuned in. If you ain't got your shadow side, the side that you used to use to serve the devil, you got to use that to protect yourself and serve God now. Protect yourself from these swindlers. Yeah. Swindlers are highly skilled at misleading others, creating fraudulent schemes and ensuring their lies appear as truth. They may utilize deception technology, like catfishing. A swindler creates a false reality, manipulated information, and appearances to trick others, often exploiting trust for personal gain. Hypocrisy. They project an image of virtue, honesty, or piety while engaging in dishonest actions. This involves behaving in a way that contradicts their spoken values. I heard what you said, but it's not what they meant. Such as acting friendly or morally while having ulterior motives. What we say deep, what it said, deep fake, and then we got disguise next. And let's bring him out here so you can have that visual. Yeah. Disguise. Beyond physical disguises, this refers to a metaphorical mask or persona that conceals their true character. They may appear professional or sincere in demeanor to gain confidence. Why are they appearing sincere and professional? To gain your confidence. Gotta get you to trust me. Conspiracy. Swindlers often engage in planned, premeditated, or collaborative efforts to defraud victims with their hidden motives and actions. These actions are characterized by deliberate, calculated, dishonest behavior to create a false appearance of goodness and legitimacy, protecting themselves against the truth while causing harm. Okay? Stay in touch with your God. Keep asking him to show you the way. In every decision you make, don't move too fast. It tells us right here. Don't move too fast. You gotta stay in touch with that star player. We know Jesus is the true star. And yeah. Stay in touch. Don't get swindled. Don't get swindled by the swindler. Next card is chef. No, we gotta clarify at least one card on the swindler. Let's see. I don't even know which way I want to go. I don't know which way I want to go with this swindler. Okay, let's see. Let's do the wisdom. Wisdom is a new wealth. God, what wisdom do you have for us, for the swindler? What wisdom? What do we need to know? What else do we need to know about the swindler? The swindlers in our lives. Okay. Right here it says, hard work wins, lazy people lose. No matter how much a lazy person may want something, because that's what swindlers do. They want everything. They want the world, but at your expense. It says, no matter how much a lazy person may want something, he will never get it. A hard worker, though, will get everything he wants. Hard worker. Hard workers, they're going to get everything they want. Yeah. But a swindler, he want what you got. And how can he trick you out of it? Yeah, they lazy. They lazy. They work hard at devising those schemes, though. And disguising themselves. Yeah. They're the master of deception. They put all their effort, time, energy into disguising themselves. Don't want to work hard, though. But God is saying, no matter how much a lazy person may want something, he will never get it. Not from God. And then the next one says, the Lord knows and weighs what we say. Now, here we go. Because we just got finished talking about how they talk, you know. How they sweet talk you out of stuff. The swindler. How he hides his motives. All the while engaging in planned and premeditated collaborative efforts. Yeah. To defraud victims with their hidden motives and actions. So it says, the Lord weighs what we say. Don't you dare talk pretentiously Do not keep talking so proudly, attempting to impress. This is what they do. Attempting to impress and appear more than you actually are or possess. This is a pompous attitude. Allowing your mouth to speak arrogantly. For the Lord is a God who knows what's going on. Come through. He takes into account everything that happens. And by him, deeds, what you do, what you say, how you really are, your deeds are weighed. It said the deeds are weighed. Swindler. Lord letting you know he got your eye on you and you ain't getting nothing. I don't care. You don't care how hard you don't work that getting over on folk. You ain't getting it. Chef here. Let's see what the chef is cooking. What's chef about, God? What's chef about? Where do I go to even clarify? Chef. Wait a minute. Let me just get one of these archetype cards. What's chef? What's chef about? Careerist. It says, okay, first chef says culinary maestro, cooking, culinary artist, seasoning, proficiency. And then we have careerist. It says dreamer of grand schemes. That's you. I bet you. Let me get one more. See what we cooking. It says cunning, aspirations. Give me something for careerist and chef. Yep, that's you. Creator. Yeah, God cooking something. Using us. Yeah, he got a plan that a recipe of. Yeah, he in the mix. It says about the chef represents a culinary maestro who embodies the intersection of artistry, proficiency, and sensory mastery, transforming the primal act of cooking into a high-level creative expression, characterized as passionate artists, meticulous craftsmen, and dedicated leaders who bring life and harmony to every plate through expert seasoning and technique. Let's see what the rock is cooking. Give us something, Lord. Give us something. What you cooking with, chef, careerist, and creator? It says, long enough, God, you've ignored me long enough. I've carried this ton of trouble and lived with a stomach full of pain. Say something. Answer me. Oh, yeah, so he cooking up an answer. What else? You crying out. It says, no excuses. God don't play. Trapped in the snares they set. Tangled in the net they spread. The cunning machinery made by, right here, cunning, come on. The cunning machinery, this, you know what I'm getting from this? How when God tell us to be as gentle as a dove, but as cunning as the snake. You got to have street smarts out here in these spiritual streets, in life in general. Yeah, it says, no excuses, God don't play. That, in other words, I'm getting out of that is, right here it says, long enough, like you crying out. We was crying out. Long enough, God. You've ignored me long enough. Like, how long? Enough is enough. How long must I be patient and interceding for these peoples? I got a vision of being free. I got a vision of being free from all of this. I've been having all my life I had to fight type of. So you crying out, this ton of trouble. You say, I've carried this ton of trouble and live with a stomach full of pain. Say something. Answer me. And then he answers. It says, no excuses. God don't play. Trapped in the snares they set. This is what God is cooking. This is what's being cooked in the heavenly kitchen. And as above, so is it below. Trapped in the snares they set. Tangled in the nets they spread. Yeah. Tangled in the nets they spread. The cunning machinery made by the wicked has maimed their own hands. That's Psalms 9:15 through 16. Yep, because God told him he don't wade. I don't wade them deeds. Yep. I don't wade those deeds. And the traps and snares that you set for them, for my people, yeah, you entangled in them yourself. Yep. You entangled in them yourself. You done maimed your own hands trying to swindle somebody. Yeah. Next card out is Reader. It says this archetype is fundamentally driven by a thirst for truth, self-discovery, and understanding. The world's mystery, this is what they want to understand. The world's mysteries. They have an insatiable curiosity characterized by internal and relentless need to know, learn, and explore. They are driven by a desire for a more fulfilling and authentic life, achieving personal growth. That's what we're reading for. Yeah. I want a more fulfilling, authentic, yes, life that's full of personal growth. Clarify, Reader. Holy Spirit, clarify, Reader. Speak up. Come on. Ain't that what we doing? It says speak up. Expressing needs, defending yourself, courage to confront. Your voice matters. That's what this reading, that's what this is about. And this Avenger too? Yeah. I need two hands. I need two hands. Same thing. That's what it's about. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like the punishment too. Everything they did, the machinery that they done built over here, trying to trap you. Yeah, now we got all that to talk about. And that's how you maimed your own hands. Because it was whatever your hands done touched, whatever you done did, whatever you done said. Yeah, now God is giving permission to speak up about it. Speak out about it. Whatever I put on that board, you could talk about it. Yep. Give me some more. Give me some more. What are we speaking up about? What are we speaking up about, Lord? Yeah, that inner child healing. Inner child speaking up. It says healing childhood wounds. That's what it's about. Healing the childhood wounds. Reconnecting with joy and playfulness. Restored. Your playfulness is being restored. Return to innocence. Yeah, returning to innocence. Yeah. Give me one more. I want it from here or here. Let me get a song praise. Give us a song, Father God. What is this inner child and speaking up and Reader about? Inner child speaking up and Reader. Divine alignment. God's business is putting things right. That's what this is about. That's why this is allowed. That's why this is allowed. because it's a part of God's divine alignment. This is Psalms 11:7. It says God's business is putting things right. He loves getting the line straight, setting us straight. Once we're standing tall, we can look him right in the eye. What? That's what it's about. Once we standing tall, we can look God right in the eye and speak on it. Yeah, once that inner child is healed, God is doing it though. It's God's business. This reading, the reader, it's God's business. It's his way of putting things right. Because he loves to get in the line straight. And he loves setting us straight. Once we're standing tall, we can look him right in the eye. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. God wants us face to face. God, give me something else for divine alignment. What's divine alignment? Divine alignment. Thank you. It says the sinfulness of the wicked. He has smooth talked himself into believing that his evil will never be noticed. My God. Today. Words gutter from his mouth like dirty dishwater. Can't remember when he did anything decent. Every time he goes to bed, he fathers another evil plot. Swindler? Yeah. Every time he goes to bed, he fathers another evil plot. He plays with fire and doesn't care who gets burned. My God, today. But this is clarifying divine alignment. God is making them lines straight though. Smooth talker. Yeah. He done talked. He said he has smooth talked himself into believing that his evil will never be noticed. Words gutter from his mouth like dirty dishwater. Can't remember when he did anything. Man, look at here. Man, look at here. All this is about divine alignment and God putting things right, getting them lines straight. He done already said over here, they entrapped by their own snares. The net that they spread, yeah. The cunning machinery that they made, that the wicked has made. They done made their own damn hands with it. My God. My God. My God. God letting him know. He letting them know through the reader. Through the reader speaking up. He letting them know, I see you. And you ain't gonna get away with it. He done said that several times out here. You ain't getting away with it. We're escaping quickly. Yeah. He know. Escape quickly from the company of fools. They're a waste of your time and a waste of your words. Don't even talk to them. Don't even say nothing else. We don't have nothing to say. Breaking them cycles. We ain't got nothing to say. Let's go to mother. Child, Jesus. Whoo. So this is about a mother. This message here involves a mother of some sort. Okay? Yeah. Because even with the departure here, we got the mother leaving with the child. Yeah. God is rescuing a mother. Rescuing mothers. Yeah. From swindlers. Just had to take a breather on that. Because I tell you what, give me something for mother, Father. What you got for this mother here? Who is this mother? Who is she? Tell me about this mother. What's going on? What do we need to know? First of all, mother says selfless love, nurturer, source of life, maternal patience, and comforter. And then it says exposure. God's fed up with their empty strutting. He's exposing grand pretenders and shaking them up. Shake them up, God. Show them how silly they look. Okay. Okay. Tell me more. Mother, and exposure. It says, pile on the guilt. Let their so-called wisdom wreck them. Kick them out. They've had their chances. So this sounds like the voice. That sounds like the voice of a mother crying out. Lord, give me something for mother. Give me more. Tell me more about this mother. Exposure and pile on the guilt. God's fed up with their empty strutting. Oh, Jesus. Really? Oh, okay. God is allowing. God's fed up with their empty strutting. So He allowing His mother to expose them. He's exposing what? He's exposing who? Grand pretenders. Yeah, shake them up, God. Show them how silly they look. Yeah, this is a mother's prayer. Pile on the guilt. Let their so-called wisdom wreck them. Kick them out. They've had their chances. Ain't no flashback over here, no second chances. They done had their chances. Yeah. Oh my God, because guess what? No, I know. Because this ain't nothing but goodness. This ain't nothing but goodness right here. We got, first of all, good karma. For all the work you done did working with these swindlers and lost souls. Yeah. Good karma. And then you got influencer status, which is the same thing as a reader speaking up in dealing with the inner child, you know what I'm saying, and be an example of a child who's healing their childhood wounds. So we got influencer status. Then we got side hustle. That's what the mother doing. This her side hustle. And it's payback. All of this is payback. Being allowed to do this is payback. While they over there, how is she allowed to? You do? Yeah, payback. Swindlers. Payback. Yeah. So let's go with good karma. First it says, something done in good faith is coming back. Okay, with that payback. Something done in good faith is coming back. Multiplied. What? Multiplied. Something done in good faith, breaking them cycles, is coming back. Multiplied. Wishes coming true. Yeah. Multiplied. Direction. Yeah. God-given guidance. Yeah. Magic. Man, multiplied. Coming back. And man, the mothers in the house is like, thank God, about time. I'm ready. She ready. It says, side hustle says payback. Consequences returning. Karma's cycle. What goes around, y'all know the rest. Time to settle accounts. That's what God was saying. Time to settle accounts. He weighing them deeds. Time to settle those accounts. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because they've been talking pretentiously, okay? Yeah, you say, do not keep talking so proudly, attempting to impress or to appear more than you actually are. Some people around here thinking more highly of themselves than they ought to. Pompous, it says. Allowing your mouth to speak arrogantly. For the Lord is a God who does know. Who knows what's going on. We read something right here. They were saying that, he don't think that, right here. He done smooth talked himself into believing that his evil will never be noticed. Child, talking pretentious. That's what this is. Ooh, Jesus. And words gutter from his mouth like dirty dishwater. Can't remember when he did anything decent. This is a scripture, y'all. This is Psalms 36, 1-6. He plays with fire and doesn't care who gets burned. Man, look at here. Look at here. It's about to be hell on earth. And then it told us in the beginning, told her with the visionary, what was it? It's, first of all, it says, be calm. When all hell is breaking loose, stay calm, cool, and collected. But man, look at here. Talking about playing with fire. They play with fire and don't care who get burnt. Man, you get burnt. You the one finna get burnt. Yeah, you the one on fire now. Side hustle, multiple incomes, extra earnings, financial security, always on my grind. This is the mama. Yeah, God will give us something new to do. She got something new to do. Influencer status is out here twice. Isn't it? No, status upgrade. Close enough. Yeah. Yeah. Good karma with that. Yeah. 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 God is answering this mother's prayer. She probably done mothered all these people. Not just a mother to her own children. She done mothered these swindlers. Those lost souls. Yeah. Because it says good karma. Something done in good faith is coming back, multiplied. Energy never disappears. It circulates. Okay, that's for the good or the bad. And she ain't got no mercy. She's an avenger. She ain't got no mercy. She like, she ain't got no. She say she fed up. God's fed up. She fed up. God's fed up with their empty strutting. He's exposing grand pretenders and shaking them up. Showing them how silly they look. That's what he doing. Yeah. Using a woman to do it. Let their so-called wisdom wreck them. Kick them out. That's right. Pile on the guilt. They had their chances. Yeah, that means grace has already been given. God already done had grace. He already given you the opportunity. Yeah. But yeah, you still walk around here strutting like you the man, like you just something that you're not. Okay, let's just keep it sweet. Next card is King. A male monarch who exercises sovereign authority over a realm, typically serving as head of state and embodying the supreme power of a kingdom. Come on. Come on. I can't wait to clarify this. Historically and archetypically, the role combines political rule, divine mediation. The role also includes hereditary succession. Anything else I really need to... Okay, we know it's authority, though, that's appointed by God. Making them accountable only to a higher power. And I got like King David. If y'all haven't seen the House of David, I recommend it highly. King Solomon, Jesus. It says law and order. The king's primary duty is to govern, set laws, enforce order within the realm. And then then it says in parentheses, spiritual realm. Yeah, within the realm. Natural realm, spiritual realm. This is God's realm. This is God's house. Oh my God. Oh God. Let's give me something for King. Use that. Wisdom is the new wealth. Give me something for King, Lord. Tell me about this King. Cowards can't face life. A brave man dies but once. A coward many times because they avoid it. They're fearful. In the cards it's saying dare to die. And this is a Native American saying. Okay, come on. Say some more. Cowards can't face life. That's what the king is saying. What else? It says the left out or protected. The evil about, that go that authority. That's what this authority is here for. The king's authority is here to set the record straight. And they scared. They scared. The swindlers in this world, they scared. Because they know that the king, the king is here. Okay. It says, It says, the evil of bad people leaves them out in the cold. The integrity of good people creates a safe place of protection. So the king is here to protect those that are of integrity. The integrity of good people creates a safe place of protection, I believe, in the king's kingdom. Okay? That's what it is. But the evil of bad people, the evil of bad people leaves them out in the cold. Cold day in hell. Leaves them out in the cold. And it says a brave man, like we done died. We done died many times. But you know what I'm just saying? A brave man dies only once. But a coward, many times, because they are avoided. You know, when it speaks of death, you know, like dying to the self. You know, dying to the self, dying to those wicked ways of being. We all have them. We all had to grow. Those of us that did make it out, you had to make decisions to make it out. You had to decide, I don't want to do that no more. I don't want to be that no more. I don't want to go there no more. I don't want to hang out there. I'm not comfortable here anymore. And that's a dying to the self. A brave man dies but once, but a coward daily. It says cowards cannot face life. And everybody knows that the King of Kings is life itself. Okay? But you either going to be left out of the kingdom or protected in it. Ooh-wee. Okay, we got Challenger, because I could be clarifying all day. We got Challenger is next. That's what I'm saying. He's the Challenger. The king is challenging these swindlers out here. And I know that because after that we got the Hunter. Oh, no. Oh, good for us and I'm bad. Not so much for them. Bad for them. Bad news for them. But it says seeker of adventures, courage, challenge, gold. And it says key aspects of a challenger, courage. They have the audacity to face down fear and take risk, driving change through bold action. Secret of adventures. It says they're driven by a need for self-improvement. That's what I was just saying. We don't want to do that no more. We want to improve. We want a better life. We want more. We want an authentic life. Not a fake one. We want to be somebody for real. Somebody worth, you know what I mean? Somebody following. For real. Yeah, it says the secret of adventures. The secret of adventurers. They're driven by a need for self-improvement and a desire to challenge the status quo, frequently exhibiting a high level of curiosity and independence. Like an explorer or a huntress. An explorer is reader. Hunter is also huntress. It's giving you a picture of what a challenger looks like. It says, the challenger is a powerful, action-oriented persona, rooted in the drive to confront limitations, disrupt the status quo, and provoke growth, often acting as a catalyst for transformation, thrives on testing the strength and mettle of oneself and others, self first and others, pushing beyond perceived boundaries to achieve goals, often embodying a heroic spirit that turns obstacles into opportunities. Often embodying a heroic spirit. Right here. A brave man with a king. A brave man dies but once. Let's see what the king is challenging. What is the king challenging? I mean, yeah, what is the challenger challenging? What are the goals? What is the courage? What is it about? Ooh, it says, I'll have a little with a lot of with a lot of love. I'll have a little with a lot of love. It's better a bread crust. Okay, here we go. Better a bread crust shared in love than a slab of prime rib served with hatred. Better. Basically what it's saying is it's better to have a little bit with a lot of love in it than a whole lot, you know what I'm saying, with little love, no love in it, because it's just hatred. Yeah. Yeah. And you even just by having that stance, by believing in that way, by standing that ground, by not accepting the prime rib, you know, because you know it come with hatred attached to it. You're like, nah, I'm good. I don't know what my struggle's gonna be. I might have to go to the food bank. That's what the mother said. I might have to go to the food bank. Where the mother at? She ain't there no more, because we know she done been led away, but she done been led away instead of led astray. See? She was like, I might have to go to the food bank. I might have to, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't finna be hanging out with them swindlers and eating that prime rib. Yeah. When I know behind all that ain't nothing but a bunch of hate. Ain't got nothing but hate for me. Yeah. I'll struggle. I'll take the little bread crust with a whole lot of love and we'll share it. That's what she said. And that's why she getting paid back with good karma and all this, because she didn't take the swindler's bait. She didn't take the swindler's bait. She's like, I'm gonna go with God. God, what you got? Feed me, Lord. Yeah. What you got? Show me the way. Show me how to escape from these fools quickly. Yeah. And just by having that stance, having that mindset, better a little bit, better a bread crust shared in love than a slab of ribs served with hatred. Proverbs 15:17. Yeah, she challenged it. I don't care what you say. Yeah, give me one more. Let me get one of these. Give me something for Challenger, Lord. Give me something for Challenger. What's the Challenger about? Yeah. Sneaky link. Out here, that's what they want you to be. Just be a little sneaky link. You know, hidden encounters, private meetings, discreet intimacy. Nobody needs to know what. Canceled that crap. I'm not, yeah, she ain't with it. She ain't with it. The mother is not with it. She challenged it. Give me one more. Canceled. They crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. It is what it is. Ain't that the truth? I don't even need to pull no more on that. Woo! Sneaky link. I want to know about that. We know you're sneaky. And that's why you got canceled. And that's why God is publicly right here, catfish. Because I just can't. Lord, I thank you. I thank you for coming through. Thank you. I always come through. Catfish is canceled. Pretending to be someone else online. Fake profile, deceptive images, not who you think I am. Yeah. Yeah. That's what you was challenging. That was the challenge. That's what you standing up against. That's what you saying, no, I don't want your prime rib. Yeah, I don't get no. I don't want your meat. I'm good. It's a trap, and I know it. Yeah, sneaky link, catfish. Yeah, but that junk done been canceled. God canceling that. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, mm, mm. Give me one more. On the bottom is trouble past. Yeah, this what she been led away from. Yeah, trouble past. Leaving them struggles behind. It's trouble past. It says the past still lingers like smoke in the room. Even if it's buried, its energy hasn't left the building. One more. The catfish and clout chaser and soul contract. This is somebody who you might have had a soul contract with them, but there has been a what? Breach of contract. Okay? Cause this person over here, this swindler. Okay, y'all done seen it on Netflix, The Swindler. Yeah. Getting a wake up call. You been canceled. That's what the wake up call is. The contract is canceled, swindler. Contract is canceled. Yeah, it's being challenged because you a catfish that be having sneaky links. And God is doing the exposing. Okay, going to Hunter. Let's see what this Hunter is about. This talks about the warrior within. Okay, it says stalker of prey, aim, strategy, pursuit, and survival. You gotta have it. Gotta have it for survival. Challenger, it's a fight. It's a fight. It's a fight. We fighting for God. They ain't fighting for ourselves. Yeah. The fight is for God and ourselves. It says the hunter in modern life appears as a warrior within or huntress who pursues personal growth, a game hunter in roles requiring high stakes skills, or a seeker trying to hunt for meaning. It can also be seen in the designer or researcher type who enjoys taking on complex unstructured problems to find solutions. Yes. You see how that's spiritual? Ain't got nothing to do with physical now. This is a spiritual war. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against wickedness in high places. Principalities. Yeah. The hunter embodies discipline, calculated planning. See, you got to be as calculated as them. This is that cunning as a snake. Be as gentle as a dove and as cunning as a snake, because they cunning. They cunning. We just read that with the swindler. Cunning. Manipulative. Premeditated. So yeah, you got to have this hunter energy, this strategy and aim. It says the hunter embodies discipline, calculated planning, and a deep understanding of the terrain. Focus, independent, and goal-oriented mindset. It's the ability to recognize opportunities and develop tactics to seize them. Define a prey. Yep, you got to be able to define the prey. A goal. The prey is a goal, a dream, or a need, and pursue it with relentless consistency, strategy, and skill. Child, let's see what we's hunting besides the truth. We know we hunting the truth. We know we hunting the way, God's way, His truth, His light. But let's see. What is this hunter? I don't even know. Why is hunter here? Why is hunter here? What's stalking? What is the prey? What is the goal? What is the aim? What is the target? Hunter? Holy Spirit? Give me something for hunter. Is this a deck I should be using even? I don't want that. Yeah, let's get a psalm. Let's see what psalm say. Hunter. Hunter. What we hunting? What are we hunting? What are we stalking? What's the goal? What's the aim? Snooty booties, it says. The wicked snub God. Their noses stuck high in the air. Their writings on the wall say, catch us if you can. God is dead. Psalms 10, 3, and 4. Because, baby, I know y'all think I done made this stuff up. It's in there. It's in there. What? The wicked. That's who we stalking. That's who the hunt is for. The strategy is again. Because the wicked snub they knows God is on the hunt, man. Look at here. You got the king, the challenger, and the mother. He using, yeah, it's a hunt though. There's a king in me. Hunting the wicked who snub their nose at God. They got their noses stuck high in the air. Their noses stuck high in the air. Wickedness in high places. Their writings on the wall say, catch us if you can, God is dead. Ooh. Oh, I don't even know, God. Oh my God, and at the bottom it got burning bridges of this day. At the bottom, burning bridges. Talk about burning a bridge with God. Man, look at here. Man, look at here. Knowing they cowards. But anyway, God, what you got to say about this? The wicked snubbing up their nose at you. Ooh, we got shadow work and CEO. Shadow work and CEO. What does it say? The shadow work says, facing fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections, meet your darker self. Child. Ooh, and it says invite only at the bottom of the deck. Invite only. And then CEO. They getting, ooh. They gonna have to do that shadow work. They gonna have to face their own shadow. Well, look at here. God gonna show up in their life in such a way. And he gonna look like the devil. He gonna look like the boogeyman. CEO energy, taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss. And then at the bottom it says invite only. The real action isn't happening in public, but behind the scenes. The inner circles already been chosen. Yeah, y'all gotta, that's what I say. They gotta do that shadow work while we get the CEO. We sit down somewhere. Yeah, because they snubbing up their nose like they all of that. Catch us if you can. God is dead. Oh, y'all finna see how alive he is. While we over here is sitting in this power and authority in his kingdom. With good karma for the mother. Good karma. Payback and influence status. Yeah, influencer status. CEO energy. Hustle mode. It's about to pay off. It's paying off as we speak. Give me one more. Give me something for shadow work. What's shadow work? Should have put some word on it. What's shadow work? Shadow work. Commitment issues. That's the shadow work. They have commitment issues. Afraid to settle down. Avoiding intimacy. Caring about people. Yeah. Fear of loss of freedom. Yeah, that's why you always sneaky linking. Fear of loss of freedom. And it's complicated. Okay. Plastic smiles. Okay, with real and fake. See, that's what I'm saying. It's about the real and the fake. That's what time it is. That's what time it is. God is separating the wheat from the tare, the real from the fake. He knows those that are his and those that are not. Give me something for CEO energy. What's CEO energy, Lord? Taking control. That's too many. But guess what it is? It says red flags, backstab, and situationship. So whatever that's about, I'm just set that over there with that commitment issues and shadow work. Anyway, CEO energy. What is CEO energy, Lord? This you over here. Okay, like I was just saying, we don't even care about what all this is y'all got going on over here. We is situationally single. Okay, we cool. We cool. Temporary loneliness, choosing solitude. Yes, choosing it. Yeah, because when you got God, you good. When you really got him, when you really got a relationship with God, I'm telling y'all, you will be good. Better than good. No, and can't nobody do you like Jesus, for real, on some real. Can't nobody do you like the Lord. Okay, it's true. Waiting for better, but not settling for this bullshit. With all these backstabbing and red flags and shadow work and commitment issues. Yeah, you ain't did no shadow work. This is why you got all this. Because you ain't do no shadow work. And you know why else? You ain't did no shadow work. That's why you got all this right here on your back. And the rest of that stuff over there. That's why your contract got broken. Contract. Breach of contract. Whoo. Yeah, we got our eyes on the prize, Hunter. We got our eyes on the prize, okay? We know what's good. We know what's good. But they over here, snooty booties, yeah, got their nose stuck high in the air. Talking about God, and God is dead, and catch us if you can. That's their attitude. That's their attitude. That's why, because how else could you be doing all of this if you didn't think, yeah, if you knew that the Creator was watching you, swindler? How could you do so much? You had to be thinking God is dead. Ain't no God. We dealing with atheists. We are dealing with atheists on this board today. But anyway, moving right along, we got the stranger next. Yeah, the stranger at the door. Knock, knock, ding dong. Who is it? Come and see. I ain't Jehovah's Witnesses, but a witness from Jehovah indeed, wanting to sow a seed in your heart that'll come up faster than that backyard weed. And this is where we start, by opening the door. Stop peeping out the peephole. Don't want to talk through no cracks. Invite a sister in to the den. Let's sit and chit chat about this message he's sending you, giving you. It's true for living, you see. It'll cause you to conceive what you must achieve with ease. I am God's representative. This ain't a waste of my time. Because I remember so clearly when God came knocking on mine. A day of choosing yea or nay, what would I finally say? Could I obey? Hey, who is this God anyway? Because you talking about me giving up what I've been giving into, doing what did it for me, all that I knew how to do. And though I often recognize that my way just seemed right, I say to myself, take a left, your next just might. And that's just the type of hype that I use to abuse myself. I was living with the very thing that was hazardous to my health. Listen. This ain't about a Saturday morning wake-up call, breakfast in bed, delivered to the door. No, that ain't it at all. But what has been delivered first class at that is this. An opportunity, I guarantee, you can't afford to miss. Because the next knock you hear could be you knocking on wood. Folks placing flowers on the hood of what could have been avoided, but no, you ignored it. So, hey, what can I say? Choose ye this day who you gonna serve. And if you choose the devil over God, then nigga, you got nerve. But we gonna walk down these streets and knock on these doors, huh? Witness to your spirit till it comes out your pores. Have your minds in a daze until your tongue's in a twist. Until you're saying, how in the world can I live without this? Yeah, that's that stranger. That's Jesus walking up on the woman at the well right there. That's what that is. Let's see though. Let's get some confirmation. Where should I go, Lord? What is stranger? He's a passerby. Encounter by chance, a new friend, a mutual aid. Right here it says, rest, relaxed, and restored. I am ready for a sound sleep. For you, God, have put my life back together. See what I'm saying? That's what he want to hear. That's what he want to hear. The stranger is like the Samaritan, the good Samaritan that comes your way with a little something to say, and you be like, God, I'm ready. How in the world can I live without this? I'm ready for a sound sleep. For you, God, have put my life back together. Give me some more. Give me one more for stranger. Rest, relaxed, and restored. Yeah. Yeah. Good stranger come with a message because he wants you to be relaxed. He wants you to be rested. Jesus is the stranger. Yeah. He might be coming through a me or you understand what I'm saying? He uses us, but he is the one that's behind the scene. Yeah. Trying to get you to that place where you can rest. You can relax. Because he done restored your life. How long it says, how long should God put up with your scorned attitude? How long will you lust after lies, crazed by illusions? That's the question that the stranger is asking. How long you going to believe the lie that these devils is out here, swindlers, is telling? Muddy waters. Who's muddying the water? Ignorantly confusing the issue. Second guessing God's purposes. Yeah. Let me. I need a picture. Okay. Tell me about this stranger, Lord. Give me something on this stranger. I hear him talking. He asking questions. How long should God put up with your scorned attitude? Like, really, how long should this attitude of, it's a scorned attitude, catch us if you can, God is dead. That's a scorned attitude. Right here, look here, this me. Come out, I just cannot. Oh my God. Snatching people up out the matrix. Snatching them up out of hell. Snatching them up out of this matrix. Yeah. That's what they were doing with Neo. That whole song I just sung, that's what Trinity, when she went to the house, or when, I'm trying to say, that's what they was trying to say to him. Neo, what you want to do? This or that. He had to make a decision. Give me another. He had to make a decision. He had to ask himself these questions. Lord, who's muddying the waters, ignorantly confusing the issue, second guessing God's purposes? A madman. The devil. I cannot. Oh, man. Unruly. Okay, man, I need another picture. Where do I go? Where do I go? Okay. I don't even know. Where do I go? Tell me about this madman. Tell me about this madman. Tell me about this madman that's muddying these waters, God. Second guessing your purposes. Tell me more. Love bomb, recharge, spilled tea. Love bomb, recharge. Ooh. Now I read it backwards. Spilling tea, recharge, and love bomb. Disinfection. Yeah, they probably was love bombing you. The swindler You know what I mean? Telling you what you want to hear. Intense affection too quickly. Excessive attention. Overwhelming charm. And hidden control. And hidden control behind it all. Hidden control. Whispering sweet nothings. But you over here spilling this tea. And it's a form of say secrets exposed, gossip spreading, leaked information. Oops, it's out. Mental rest is for recharge. Mental rest, emotional recovery, taking a break, and coming back stronger. This is the comeback. Spilling the tea is the comeback. And it's also a way to recharge, okay? Because you feel better, because you see that God got it. God got it. God saw it. He got it. Nobody got away with nothing. Everything all the lines gonna be made straight. Divine alignment is happening. God is in the business of putting things, okay, with that CEO. God is in the business of putting things right. Huh? He loves getting the lines straight, setting us straight. Once we're standing tall, we can look him right in the eye. That's what's happening. The madman muddying the waters with that dirty dishwater that's what it is. That dirty dishwater that's guttering from right here. I found it. It says, words gutter from his mouth like, I'll show y'all pictures. Bring your ass here. Words gutter from his mouth like dirty dishwater. Can't remember when he did anything decent. Everything every time he goes to bed, he fathers another evil plot. Every time he go to bed. Now y'all know that this is what they talking about every time he go to bed. Every time he go to bed, he fathers another evil plot. He fathers another evil plot. Yeah. But yeah. Know this. Ooh-wee. You was making contracts and saying I do to this, that, and the other, just talking. Man, look here. It's payback time. God want what's due. But I know y'all ain't worried about that because y'all say he dead. I'm ready for a sound sleep, God. It says, you have put my life back together. That's what Neo was saying. You gonna put my life back together. God say, how long you gonna put up? This is the question of the hour, of the day, of the year. And if you're honest with yourself, it's probably your biggest fear. Let's take a look at your heart. Go for a walk through your mind and talk about the things you do to occupy your time. Let's talk about it. Don't be worried about me and maybe what I might think. I only look at you. He sees through you and his eyes don't blink. There ain't one single thing you could attempt to hide. Why? God knows where the sun sits before it rises. You under the cover. He sees you. Back turned deep in the corner. He knows you. And those sweet nothings you whispered, he heard you. Surprised why? Before you came to be, he knew what you would do. That's why this question comes not to haunt, but to rescue. Tell me. What are you gonna do and what you doing now? Can't do for you what it's been doing. What are you gonna do and what you doing now? Stops doing for you what it's been doing. What are you gonna do and what you doing now? Can't do for you what it's been doing. What are you gonna do when who you doing now just don't do it for you like they used to? What are you gonna do when them players play out? What are you gonna do when bout it ain't bout it, huh? What would happen if one day your check didn't come and thugs stopped selling drugs? No one to get money from. Tell me, my sister, you got a backup plan? What if one day you couldn't say, hey, I got a man? A woman, you say, oh, it's so sad you don't know. Mary won't be better than Joe and they'll still call you a hoe. Yes, the question remains. Let me stop. Okay, next one out. Soldier. I'm a soldier in the army of the Lord. I'm a soldier in the army. And if I die, you let me die. In the army of the Lord. And if I die, you let me die. In the army. Listen. Soldier, 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 soldier. Am I talking to anybody else out there? Look at here. For the soldier. I'm a soldier. And that glow up. Retirement. What? That's what that glow up looking like. Retirement. We ain't doing much of nothing but having fun in the sun, singing songs and such. Because we out of the matrix. Yeah, we answered the call. Y'all need to do the same thing. But no. No. Because God over here is still asking, how long? I'm going to split up. How long should God put up with your scorn attitude? That's the question. That's the question that's being asked by the stranger, which is a good Samaritan. And you say, how long will you lust after lies? Lust after lies. How long will you be crazed by illusions? How long? Well, however long, it don't matter, because we over here, okay? We doing the work of the Lord. We in the army of the Lord, and it is paying off, okay? It is looking good. We are all right. Okay. The next card is clergy. Guardian of faith. Oh yeah, we guarding this faith as a soldier. Give me something for clergy. Hopeless romantic. Believing in fairy tales. Idolizing love. What else? False alarm. Exaggerated panic. What else? For clergy. Toxic love and envy vibes. Man, look here. I think that clergy is the mission, okay? It's to help people break out of that mindset. But everything I just said, so you could break out of that hopeless romantic when the love is toxic. False alarm. They really envious of you. Really envious of you. Envious of your glow up. Envious that you over here retired and ain't got to be working hard because God is paying the bills. Next card out. Community. Yeah, community. You working for God in your community. You helping people, the younger women who are inexperienced. Yeah, you teaching them the ropes, the inexperienced the rope, and giving young people a grasp on reality. And they envious of your mission. That's what it is. That's what it is. Envious of your calling and that you answered it. Why they still over there being asked questions and how long you gonna do this for? Yeah. Community. Give me something for community. Neighbors, team, connection, society, cooperation. That's who you call to. Giving them a grasp on life so they're not around here hopelessly, with this hopeless romantic, believing in fairy tales and idolizing love, constantly waiting forever and dreaming. Yeah. When it's false alarms, it's toxic love and envy. It's nothing real about it. Showing them what's real and what's false. Be determined to watch your steps and your tongue so they don't land you in trouble in the community. Hold your tongue. Wickedness is in the room, is what it says. In God I trust. I hate all this silly religion. I hate those who cling to worthless idols. But you, God, I trust. That's the teach. That's what you're teaching in the community. That's the mission. Yeah. What's be determined to watch your steps. You gotta do that. That's what the whole message is about. Watch your step. Don't go that way. Have some direction so your wishes can come true. Believe in the magic that's in you. The generous gets it all in the end. You heard that? This community. The generous gets it all in the end, but the stingy, they get cut off at the pass. Psalms 37:22. You're either going to be getting it all or getting cut off from it all. Yeah. Yeah. The generous gets it all. Be determined to watch your steps and your tongue so they don't land you in trouble. See, their tongue done landed them in trouble. They got words guttering from their mouth like dirty dishwater. They done got them in trouble. They done spoke arrogantly. Yeah. Where God got awaited deeds. Swindlers. Yeah. In the community. Yeah. I hate all this silly religion. So some of these people call themselves being religious too. I hate those who cling to worthless idols. Yeah, idol worshipers. But you, God, I trust. Yeah, and therefore, since in God I trust, you know how that's on money? In God I trust? Yeah. Because in God you really do trust and not in the money. Remember, we don't want the prime rib with hatred. We'd rather have a little crust of bread, with a whole lot of love to share. When you get a crumb, you get a crumb, yeah. That good bread crumbing. Yeah. But because you weren't stingy, because you shared with love the little bit you did have, the generous gets it all in the end, and the stingy, they get cut off at the pass. Where you think you going? Where you think you going? Back it up. Back it up. You don't have no pass. You cannot go. Do not pass go. With your envious self. Nope. That evil eye. Toxic love. And we're just here to say what you gonna do. Those who do have ears to hear and still got a chance to the young people, teach the inexperienced the ropes and give young people a grasp on reality. Don't do what they did. Lex Card is influencer. See what this is about. An influencer, an individual with the ability to shape the attitudes, behavior, and purchasing decisions of others, often through social media by leveraging a perceived, trusted, and authentic relationship with their audience. Yeah. I want a real relationship, y'all. I'm telling you that right now. I want a real relationship. I want to be a real influence. It says, love me until my foes are speechless. God silences poisonous gossip. His love is the wonder of the world. Safe. God said that this influencer is safe from accusing tongues. Okay? Say what you want to say. I'm going to be safe. Do what you want to do. Because you're going to maim your own hand when you do it. Yeah. One more. It says, don't be stupid. Keep me from stupid sins, from thinking I can take over your work. As an influencer, that's definitely what you want. Like, God, don't let me, I don't care how much blessings you get, don't let me get above, beside myself, okay? Thinking that I'm doing anything. We read that. That was the first thing that we read about being a big, bold visionary. Yeah. Is that you're not doing this by yourself. You're a part of it. You playing a role in it, but it's God's party. He is his show. He might even have you showcase at the showstopper, but it's his show. Never forget that. And it says, don't be stupid. Keep me. As I'm influencing out here, God, keep me from stupid sins, from thinking that I can take over your work. That's staying humble. Don't let me be willfully sinning out here. Don't let sin have dominion over me. Yeah. And as long as you do that, God is going to silence the poisonous gossip. He noticed your heart anyway. He wouldn't even put you in this position. You wouldn't have to glow up. You wouldn't be Neo. Yeah, you wouldn't be all this good stuff, influencer and payback and good karma, and yeah. You wouldn't even have the power of an Avenger. You wouldn't. So as a trendsetter, a content creator, a follower online, an online influencer, yeah, God is going to keep his influencers safe. From what? From the poisonous gossip. It's poisonous. The gossip is like dirty dishwater, say. Gushing. Every time. Words gutter from his mouth like dirty dishwater. But God says he's silencing the poisonous gossip. Silencing it. His love is the wonder of the world. And then it says, love me until my foes, God, love me until my foes are speechless. Love me until my foes are speechless. Love me until my foes are speechless. Shut them up. And then the last card is independence. And it says it's time to go out on your own and create your own business or try something well outside of your comfort zone, like this. And then the card after with that, or clarifying that, is movement with the horse. And everybody know, we know what time it is with that fire and that horse, okay? Time to blaze a trail. Independence, a deliberate shift towards total self-reliance and personal empowerment, where you stop relying on employers or familiar routines instead take full control of your career. Where that CEO at? Y'all know it's here. There she is. Yeah, take full control of your career, your finances, and your personal growth. Have the courage to abandon safety and security in favor of pursuing your own vision. Your own vision. Yeah. Being able to defend yourself out here in these spiritual streets. Give me clarify. Gotta go. E13. For independence, it says, God is my shepherd, with this independence. Oh my God. And then the movement says you will make good progress now and you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. Big leaps forward are possible because he's dealing with the enemies. God himself is dealing with them. He's shutting their mouths up. Yeah. He's shutting up their mouths. God is silencing the poisonous gossip. Yeah. Because his love. He's showing, because so his love can shine through, come through, flow through, and prove that he is the wonder of the world. So therefore his influencers are safe from accusing tongues. But right here with independence and movement, God is my shepherd. We're going to end it right there because it's the end. It says, God is my guide, usher, leader, especially on spiritual matters. I don't need a thing. I sleep in lush meadows, and you refresh my soul with quiet pools of water to drink from. You refresh my soul with quiet pools of water to drink from. So we not out here thirsty. Hey, somebody need to tell somebody that we are not out here thirsty, okay? We is not out here thirsty. We are provided for. Plenty of love. We being loved on. Yes. We're being loved on. We being loved on. Loved on. Loved on. Loved on. Yeah. 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 Loved on. Yeah. And protected. I don't need a thing, it says. I sleep in lush meadows. And you refresh my soul with quiet pools of water to drink from. Yeah. Yeah. Those that hunger and thirst after righteousness, they shall be filled. That's why we got the pools. God is providing the pools to refresh your soul somewhere like this right here. You know? To where you can get a drink of what's good for you. Get a clue of how to escape. Y'all don't even know how much I love you. So much. And until next time, bye.